Waiting for some people to start rolling in, but what's going on, everybody? Alex Escobar here with another live stream. And we got some stuff to talk about. We have some stuff to talk about. Yeah. Wait for some people to start rolling in. And we'll get into the tech talk. We're going to talk about some tech right now. We are going to talk about some tech right now. Well, you guys start rolling in. Grove it up. Well, you guys start rolling in. I'm going to start getting my links ready. What's going on, man? I know it's late right now, but you know, this is usually how I like to do things. Not last minute, but you know what I'm talking about. How's this dog doing? Bentley. Getting ready for work. Nice. Good. Yo, let me see if this dog is biting on me. What's you eating on, Bobby? Stop biting stuff. All right. Boom. What's going on though, man? This has been crazy. It's been crazy with all these companies trying to take our money. Damn, well, I can't bring this shit up. Alright, let's see what this is it. Getting ready for work. What you about to do, man? You doing the shared economy stuff? Let me see. I'm trying to look for the specs of this camera right here, because I don't want to give you the wrong specs. So I'm gonna have to go through Adorama. All right, here we go. Okay, let's get right into it. Dji Osmo action versus. Damn, I almost broke my shit. This one thing I love about it. See the size of that screen. That screen is huge. Anyway, right, boom, double tap. See that? This is still better. I bought this 6 months ago. But anyway, getting into it. Dji Osmo action versus the GoPro Hero 8. Today, where the fuck is the link? Today, GoPro announced the GoPro Hero 8. They announced 2 cameras today, but I'm only going to talk about one. We'll get into the other one later. But the main competitor was the GoPro Hero 8 versus the Dji Osmo action. From what I'm looking at, it really isn't that much better than this guy. Few reasons why I will still choose this over the GoPro Hero 8. The reason why I'm choosing this is, one, I know what GoPro's doing. They went in a market where, at the time, they led in, mounts, attachments, whatever it was, and then third-party companies ended up doing the same thing, not licensing it, but just basically doing copycat versions of their attachments, their camera holders and bike holders, and so like there's times where I bought holders for the scooters to mount the GoPro, and it wasn't from GoPro. I didn't buy it from GoPro. I bought it from the cheaper seller because their prices are just ridiculous. So GoPro pretty much made this GoPro Hero 8 with new accessories. Sin City, what up? You got that 2K? They basically got new accessories. They got a new case. Before we even get into the case, now the GoPro itself is pretty much like this, where you can throw it around, and that basically the GoPro itself is just a hardcover. In the bottom of the GoPro now, where the holder will go, you can squeeze it down, and it basically turns the whole GoPro into like you don't need the casing over it anymore to have it sit in the holder. But what they did now was they turned it into the ultimate vlogging camera. So now they have like their own casing where you can throw the GoPro in it, and it has a boom mic. Let me see if I can show you guys. Hopefully I got the attachments here so you can see it. It's weird. Accessories. Here we go. They got their own accessories now that is going to be hard for companies to copy it because of, here we go. Mind you, look at how they're going to start hitting people over the head. If you see, that's a boom mic. That right there is a microphone. You slide your GoPro in it, and that's the microphone, right? On top of that casing, you can add a screen, right? I'm just going to break down the accessories they have so you can see what they're trying to do here, which I get it. It's a business move. Not a lot of people know about the Dji Osmo action, but I guarantee you, this first iteration gave GoPro a run for his money. I would say the second iteration of this is going to slap the shit out of GoPro. And I'm going to give you all my assessments on why I think this is going to get better. And I feel like I would still get this over the GoPro. But anyway, they have their own front-facing screen, right? But you have to have this case to put that screen on it. You get what I'm saying? That screen alone is $80, right? Mind you, when you buy one of these, it already has the screen on it, like I showed you earlier. You pop it on. Hello?
What's up, bro? My fault to bother you. I just wanted to know if you was around.
Yeah. Yeah, you cool? Alright. That's my boy. He owe me some money. So as you can see, you double tap, and it has the screen already on it. So why are you gonna pay? Mind you, it's $400 for the. Hell nah, they already on patch 6, 2KB on some BS. Word, these motherfuckers. He owed money too. You guys stupid. These motherfuckers, 2KB wild. Give me 1 second. Let me get my money. You okay? I almost killed my dog. My boy still ain't there. Oh, man. You okay? I'm sorry. I almost stepped on his ass. Well, I did step on him. Say hello to Billy. Say what's up, Billy. Say what's up, Billy. You still moving? Say what's up, Billy. I'm sorry, buddy. You okay? You all right? You okay? So I tell you, stop getting behind me, bro. I'm walking backwards. I don't even see him. I know you probably heard him. But anyway, the camera alone. I see the footprint. You stupid. The camera alone is $400, right? You okay? Oh, you mad at me? You mad? Hold on, yo. Taking 10 years. My bad, yo. This stream is just like all over the place. Let me just get into it real quick. Anyway, the GoPro Hero itself costs $400. Martin with the $3.45. What are you doing for Halloween? If I have my son, I'll probably just take him trick or treating. We want to do Oktoberfest, me and my boy. So we'll see what's up with Oktoberfest, which I will shoot something with this camera. But anyway, getting back to the camera. $400 for the camera. $80 for the boom case, whatever. Another $80 for the screen. You're already sitting at close to like $540 if you want to throw it out there. Maybe more. Just off the top of my head. Right? You still got that, right? Then they add an additional attachment, right? Which is the light system. Which this is cool. They want $50 for it. It's cool, right? Because there's gonna be situations where you'll probably be outside in the night and you're trying to record. Thank you again, Marty, for the donation. You understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty dope. But what's that when you could get the light in your phone and just basically record yourself? It'll be the same thing. So I see why they did do those attachments, because they're trying to make money off the accessories by themselves. Because they know people just buy the cameras and then they will spend their money on accessories somewhere else, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to leave this out there as an option. If you want to be the ultimate vlogger, you know what I'm saying, we sell the attachments that are going to make your vlogging a lot more better. Honestly, I see it as a waste of money, because right now DJI has this little guy for $300, and it has everything you need. Has the front facing screen. I can vlog. The audio sounds good. The video I shot with my son where I got him his Nintendo Switch, that was shot on this little guy. The quality is good. What you saying? What happened to the other camera you had that you said you were better than GoPro? This is it right here. This is it right here, the DJI Osmo Action. Best, this shit is hot, bro. I love this camera. I love this camera. I love the portability of this camera. It's durable. I haven't dropped it yet. Maybe just right now. You see me drop it a little bit. But, hold on. Alright, back, my bad. So like I said, if you really want to go nuts and get yourself the ultimate vlogging system, just get yourself, well, you don't even gotta get yourself. They sell a case. Not sell a case. This thing brings a holder. I already see all the tech sites saying, oh, it's so generic to have the holder in your camera now. It's like basically making a big deal to make it the selling point, to have that holder or whatever it is. I get it. I bought into GoPro stock like last year, so it's actually gonna help the investors, the people who you know, have stock in GoPro. If this thing booms, then you know, stockholders get their points on it. But I see where they're going with this, but I still feel like it's a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't really upgrade the camera. Like if anything, you took back and you took away things from the camera. You see, like this right here has this protector for the lens. If you know what I'm saying, if this ever fell, the glass from this will break before this. Now on the GoPro itself, you don't have that option no more. Like the old ones, you could twist it off and you'll be straight. You could put ND filters on it. You could exchange the glass on it. This one, once the glass breaks, it's pretty much done. And I get why they did that. They did that because if that breaks, guess who they're going to charge to fix that? They're going to charge you to fix that. So they have to find every way, because GoPro's doing bad. Their stocks are doing terrible. So they have to find a way to basically make money. So how are they going to do that? They're not making money off the old GoPros, because everything else is third party. You could buy stuff off third party. You could get ND filters third party. So now they made it where you can't change that. You know what I'm saying? You have to either send it to them or buy a new GoPro. So I see what they're doing, but I think the business practice is terrible, because they're going to have a run for their money once part 2 comes out for this. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. We're going to be here for a while. Give me a second. Okay. We're going to be here for a little minute, because there's a lot of things I want to break down, especially with the GoPro. This dude is stupid. What are you filming? What? What are you filming with now? My daughter. Right here, the Dji Osmo action. I filmed with this guy. It's dope. But anyway, I see where they're going with it. Will I buy? Bentley, no. No. Will I buy the new GoPro? For the channel, I might get it just to review it and then like give it back to Amazon or something. But for me to keep it, no, I wouldn't keep it. You just pre-ordered the GoPro Hero 8. I'm telling you, before you jump out the window and get the GoPro Hero 8, I would advise you to like take a look at the DJI Osmo Action. I'm telling you, the features that they have here already exist here, and the GoPro is just now catching up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Rocksteady, they have their own stabilization software on this. It's called Rocksteady, and it's solid. Like this thing was beating the GoPro 7 at the time. Now it's actually comparable to the 8. You understand what I'm saying? This has 4K 60 with stabilization. GoPro just now did, I guess, the same thing with the 8. The reason why I had bought the GoPro at the time, the 7 at the time, because they had that feature where you could live stream to the web via your GoPro. So you basically, remember I was trying, I don't know if you guys remember a few months back, I was trying to live stream from the GoPro to YouTube. They still didn't address that. It still doesn't even work. So my thing is, how are you going to make a whole new GoPro to do the same thing? Because now they're advertising streaming 1080p, right? The Hero 7 was streaming at 720p. The max resolution you could go up to is 720p. Now they're saying that the GoPro Hero 8 could stream live to Facebook, YouTube, and I think Twitter at 1080p. Bro, you still haven't even fixed the software for it to work. You know how many times I tried for that thing to happen and it didn't happen? So I don't know how they advertising that shit when it doesn't work. Like you still haven't got that thing fixed from your old camera and you're trying to, you know what I mean? Like sell that, make that your selling point now. Like that's like the third thing they show. Stream live to YouTube and Facebook. You really can't. It's easier to sell a gimmick than to make a better product. Not really, bro, because to be honest with you, these gimmicks that they're selling you on, they're too expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta pay $80 for an additional screen. This comes with the screen already. You understand what I'm saying? And there's people like me that's gonna bring light to this because they're trying to be like this. Now, the other product that they did announce, which we'll get into later once we finish the breakdowns with this camera versus the GoPro Hero 8, has a built-in screen. The other camera they have, they basically bit off of what this did. But $400 for this new GoPro Hero 8, I would say hold your money, wait on it, because I think that the sales are going to be soft on this Hero 8. They didn't really sell anyone on it. There's a lot of people on Twitter that were talking about it like they could keep that shit. Like they said they don't even want it. The reason why they don't want it is because they didn't reinvent nothing. Like, yeah, you updated the stabilization. I'm not sure if the HDR you could film and it'll have the stabilization software working. See, that's the only downfall from this. If I record an HDR with this, it wouldn't have my shot steady. Like it would just record and it'll be shaky footage with HDR mode. I don't know if the GoPro Hero 8 allows that, but we'll see, I guess, when I get the review copy, when I buy it, whatever. They do have an ultra wide mode for this new GoPro. I don't know if it's fisheye though. You know what I'm saying? This has a wide angle mode as well. But you could dewart that and basically it takes away that fisheye look. As far as the specs go on this one, I'm going to run down the specs and then compare them. Hold on. Boom. They have a nighttime, they're calling it night lapse. Hyper Smooth 2.0. Time Warp 2.0. Basically, it's the 2.0 to everything that they've already had on their cameras. They improved it. Super photo plus improvement HDR. So I'm guessing that they improved the HDR for photo mode. That's one thing I'll give it to the GoPro. I do like the sensor that they have on their cameras. They're all Sony sensors. These guys are using Sony sensors. They're using Sony sensors, but it's just the way they manipulate the software to go with the hardware. I guess that's what makes it look better. But this has more of a natural color. GoPro has more of that cool look, whatever. They have live burst shot. If you guys have iPhones, you know how they have that thing now with the iPhones where when you're about to take a picture, it already snaps a picture, and then when you take the picture, it pretty much has like 3 or 4 pictures laid out, and it'll grab the best one to give you whatever it is, and it's shooting it in 4K, whatever. Nighttime time lapse videos. So I think what would set this apart from this is if the software that these phones are using now. I know you guys know that the OnePlus, I mean not the OnePlus, the Google phone. You know how they have that night feature where you're taking pictures and it looks like if there's still light hitting the person, but it's not. If this has that feature, then this camera sets itself apart from this camera. Because the thing with these small sensors, that when you start shooting at night, the image is disgusting. The shit is terrible. So if this has that feature that the phones have, where you can shoot at night, and it makes it look like you're sitting under the sun, then this will be dope. But like I said, we'll find out once I get it and review it. He said, I have to head to work. This weed ain't selling itself. See you next time. Yo, this dude is wild. Oh, shit. They also improved the audio. Now, what they did with the GoPro Hero 8, yo, take it easy. Have a good day at work. What they did with the GoPro Hero 8, they basically, again, ripped off of what this did. Under here, you see these open ports? That's a mic. So when you're talking to the camera, your voice is hidden directly to the mic itself. GoPro just did the same thing. They put their mic right under their lens, so now when people are vlogging, you can hear it. GoPro is made in America. Nah, this shit's made in China, brother. All these shits that you see, all these companies, they get all that shit from China. Trust me. But like I said, it's just GoPro's gonna always have that action camera brand because they've been on top for so long. And every action camera that tried to compete with them, yeah, they had better specs, but either the name sounded funny or they just didn't have money to market their shit. DJI has money. They have the drone market. This is their biggest competitor. And like I said, the reason why I sold my GoPro Hero 7 was because of this screen. This shit made the difference. People don't understand how useful this screen is when you're freaking shooting. This makes a difference. And I know GoPro sat back and looked at, yo, we can do the same thing, but we can charge people for it. If you're stupid enough to go buy that shit, then, yo, do your thing. But you would never catch me sit here buying that screen and this GoPro, because it's gonna come out to almost $600. It's gonna be almost $600, $500 for all those attachments. Again, they're advertising the GoPro app to work with it. They still have the voice commands like GoPro, hey GoPro, take a photo of me, which is dope. This one has it too, but you don't gotta say the GoPro's name. You just say, the name of this. You just say, snap a picture, and it'll take a picture of you. So the advertisement they have right now, if you buy the GoPro Hero Black, GoPro Hero 8 Black, for $400, they're throwing in the 32 gigabyte SD card, which is trash. Something's better than nothing. We spoke about the features already. It has 8x slow motion, 4K 60, 1080p, 240 frames per second. Touchscreen, that's another thing I feel like they didn't improve on. It's still the same small screen. If you notice with this one, the screen on this thing is large. You understand what I'm saying? This thing is huge. For action camera, look, it's not even, the bezel's not even that big. It's all screen. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing I say that I wish this one had, excuse me, is that live streaming feature. They didn't add it. I know they could probably add it with software, but they haven't done it yet. But I wish I could go live with this. They already do it with the drones. There's times I went live on YouTube and on Facebook from the drone itself, and it's like, if this drone could sit here and show people on my Facebook and on YouTube that I'm flying the drone and that shit's out a few miles and it's streaming live, why can't this do it that I'm right next to it? So I don't know, maybe with the second iteration they'll add it. So basically, like I said earlier, the GoPro Hero 8 has a built-in mount now. Live burst shot, raw photos, super photo plus HDR. Basically, pretty much all the features that this has. But I think where the camera that they're really trying to sell you on is the GoPro Hero Max. This one right here is a 3D camera. Same thing. It has a touchscreen screen on it. It's not like that little digitized shit you seen earlier. This one's called Max Hyper Smooth. They have this one's 16.6 megapixels on it. 2x. See, this one I would probably get just to test it out because I've always wanted a 360 camera. Right? Let me show you what this one looks like. It's a 360 camera. If it lets me click on it. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to just go in. What's up with GoPro's website, dude? Let me show you what this guy looks like. I was trying to get on earlier and it was just like stuttering like crazy. Alright, here we go. This is the camera. It's a 360 camera. It has a screen on it. So like I said, if you people are looking into getting anything GoPro, I would advise you to get this one than the other one. The reason why I'm saying get this one before you get the GoPro Hero 8 is because this comes with the screen already. You don't have to buy the screen. This only costs $100 more, and you're getting more with it. You're getting a 360 camera, and that could be used as a regular camera. You know what I'm saying? It has the screen on it. You know what I'm saying? The size of it, I would love to see how big the camera is. I have to look at some videos. But it looks dope. This one looks actually better than the GoPro Hero 8. I think they need to knock down the price on that GoPro Hero 8. Because $400 for some is dog shit. I'll tell you the truth. I wouldn't waste my money on that shit. Like I said, I would have to do it because of the channel, of course. See, this is how that 360 life works. And what's dope, when you're editing, you could choose what you want to show. So it makes it look like that looks like drone footage. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the camera to get if you're going to go get yourself a GoPro. This is the camera to get. The GoPro Max. GoPro Hero Max. Sounds funny, right? You don't even know what names to put on it. You can go live with this one as well. Yep, you can live stream 1080p. That'd be dope. I wonder if when you live stream 1080p with the GoPro Hero Max, would it show people that 3D look? Because I forgot what YouTuber went live on their Instagram, and he went live through his 360 camera, and he was literally showing people, look, I'm behind here, front of here. So that's dope. So like I said, if I was to jump out the window and get a camera, it'll probably be the 360 one. The GoPro Hero 8 Black, I would probably just do it and get it just to review it. But to keep it, nah, I wouldn't keep that shit. GoPro still has a lot of work to do as far as the software goes. There's times where the camera itself freezes. I haven't had an altercation where this froze. This doesn't freeze. This thing works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to advertise for DJI, but this thing works. Like, it's good. This one's good. But yeah, I don't know. I don't trust GoPro anymore when it comes to their products, man. Their products freeze. Their features don't really work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully they fix those problems with this iteration of cameras that they have coming out. I know Jermaine's gonna buy it. Come on, Jermaine gets everything, right? I'll probably give him a call after this live stream to see if he even pre-ordered it. Because knowing Jermaine, he probably did. Yeah. All right. So here we go. You compare all. Sounds like 2K. Yes. Speaking of 2K, like 2K has been a mess. NBA 2K has been a mess. Them dudes just be selling you betas. That's a beta they sell you. Basically, you play it, You give feedback on what's wrong with it, and they fix it. That's a beta. So the fact that they charge you almost $100 to get your character to 85, it's ridiculous. They crazy. Boom. So right now, if you're looking into buying a GoPro, they have the GoPro Hero 7 Black at $329. I would say hold your money, hold out. Black Friday, I think it's gonna be $200. It's gonna be $200. Jermaine, what's good with him, man? It's been a while. I spoke to him on the phone actually yesterday, because the day before yesterday when I did that live stream, he said, "Yo, I just watched your live stream. I had to hit you up, see what's up." So yeah, the dude's doing good. So Sin, you didn't buy 2K at all? At all? At all? That's crazy. So yeah, I don't know, man. Right speed per second, whatever. 100 megs. Removable battery. Frameless mount with folding fingers. That's what they call it, folding fingers. GoPro Hero 8 mods. That's what they call the attachments to the GoPro Hero 8. They call them mods. Touchscreen, video stabilization. There's really no huge upgrades, and that's what I'm saying. These things have become stagnant, like the phones. What more can you do with it? You can improve the sensor, you can improve the software, but what more can you do to your camera and your phone to make it next level? And it's like, there's really nothing else you can do with these phones, yo. That's the reason why I haven't really upgraded any phones like that. Like I remember like back in the days when I would upgrade every year because it brought new features, and I feel like these new phones don't bring any features. Like it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, hands down, if it comes down to it, if you ask me, not on no fanboy shit, but if you want stable, like you want your software to be stable, you want to capture the moment without having to fight with your camera, this wins hands down. I can't compare them right now, the whole GoPro Hero 8 compared to this, because I don't have a GoPro in front of me. But this beats the whole GoPro Hero 7 hands down. Feature-wise, this is on par with the GoPro Hero 8 as far as features go. This is up there with it. If anything, is better. This screen does everything. This beats the GoPro Hero 8. You don't have to buy any attachments. If you want a better mic, guess what? You put this in a sleeve. They have an adapter to this. You open this over here inside the door. You put the attachment in there. Put a mic. Now you got yourself a vlogging rig. The only thing you would need is the mic. If you think about it, you throw the mic on top. You got your front-facing camera. Just think about it, how far we've come. Dudes used to walk outside with big-ass cameras just to vlog. Now I walk around with something like this and I don't feel stupid anymore. It's crazy, right? At the end of the day, I think the consumer wins. If you want a product that's going to work for you, this is the way to go. Nobody's going to look at you funny pulling this out. Pulling out a big-ass camera in the middle of the freaking street. I mean, I fought those demons, but it's crazy. Alex, what ended up happening to your windboard? I sold it. I sold it because one, the seller I bought it from, he did not put the correct batteries in there. So I was only getting like 4 to 5 miles on the board. I was only getting like 4 to 5 miles on that board. It pissed me off because like, yo, bro, I spend bread on this shit, and he's like, what you advertise, not giving me what you advertise. So he shipped me out another battery, but I was already bummed out with the skateboard. I didn't even want it no more, so I ended up selling it. I sold it to this guy on Craigslist, not Craigslist, on OfferUp. Once he seen the price I sold it for, I took a hit on that. I took like a $200 hit just to get some money back, because nobody's jumping out the window looking for a freaking windboard. You understand what I'm saying? But I got to ride it. My first impressions with it is, if you ever buy a skateboard, and if you have the opportunity to get all-terrain wheels on your board, do the all-terrain wheels. It feels like you're riding a scooter, in the sense where you don't feel nothing on the floor. Like I'm talking about bumps, cracks, rocks. You don't feel any of that. With urethane wheels, you're gonna feel everything. With the all-terrain, you don't feel anything. So if you're shopping for a board, make sure your board is able to put all-terrain wheels on it. Or Rob M, what's good? Chilling, bro. I'm on the road here, right? What I've been streaming, pumped out some videos, pumping out content, man. Or get my son tomorrow from school. Yeah, no. Pro Tools. See, this was the problem with the GoPro. I'm noticing right now. They're still using that bullshit GP1 chip. That's a bullshit processor in that chip. Like, this is, I don't know. Software, I guess, right? Software is king. I got to send you pics of my Thunder. You bought one? Nice. That's what's up. I love my Thunder. That thing right there, bro, and like I said, people laugh when I tell them I go everywhere with that. Whenever I gotta run errands, I get on that scooter and I'm gone. I'm gone. What am I using to go live with? My iPhone XR. It should be streaming in 1080p. I don't know if it is though. What the fuck? I was tempted to buy that iPhone Pro, but I'm telling you, like I told Jermaine, he jumped out the window and bought the 11. But right now, for you to jump out the window and buy a phone of this year, you'd be crazy to even waste your money. One, because they want way too much money for those phones, and the minor improvements that they made is just like it's not even worth it. The lack of these phones having 5G doesn't make your phone future-proof. Next year is the year to buy phones. I'll keep it hands down with you. Next year is the year to buy phones. That's when they're going to introduce 5G. A lot of these networks are going to start rolling out 5G. And I'm telling you right now, it makes no sense to be buying these phones at $1,200, $1,300, and this shit does not have 5G. It can't be updated. They don't have the chip in it. Don't waste your money on these phones this year. I've made a crazy rack for it. I had mine for a year. Will you put a rack on it? I want to do a rack. I want to put a rack on mine. Just for the delivery purposes, like when I want to work or whatever. But I don't know how stable the rack would be with food in it. But it's dope, man. I think it's easier to get around on the scooter. Like if you're working, it's easier to get around your scooter than I did my bike. My electric bike, I had to haul that shit around. It's like heavy as shit. You had to park the shit up. See, there's times where there's restaurants I walk into and they don't care if you're walking in with a scooter. Pick up and go. That the other bike messages look at me like, damn, that's not a bad idea. Get a scooter, work city for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Especially the apps. If you're working with the apps that show you, you know what I'm saying, what you're gonna be picking up before you pick it up. My email is alexesco85@gmail.com. Alex Esco. You see that shit? Talk about dog food. So yeah, man. But yeah, it's my quick rundown on the GoPro Hero 8. If you're desperate for, like I said, a camera, can I type in the chat? No, it doesn't allow me to, unfortunately. It doesn't allow me to, unfortunately. It's easy. AlexEsco85@gmail.com. So the Alex Esco 85@gmail.com. It's easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But yeah, if you're in the market for a new, but you know what it is too? There's a lot of people that's already into that GoPro ecosystem, which would make no sense if you are into that ecosystem because, again, the attachments that they bought or the accessories they bought is not gonna work for this GoPro Hero 8 because the housing, they don't have a housing no more. So this is the year I think GoPro's gonna probably lose customers because then people are gonna be like, you know what? If I want to start new, I might as well just go with this guy. It's cheaper and it's got the front facing screen. It's got what I need. I'm still working on that video. That was a video I was shooting that shows the HDR on this, and I was doing time lapse with this. So you should get back and see your daily live streams. Alex, you're a good storyteller. What is it again? ALEXESCO85 @gmail.com. No, the thing is, I don't mind live stream every day. We just gotta have topics. There's gonna be different days when I'm talking about things that people don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I guess just to have content out, right? Fix myself back into the algorithm. See, but the thing is that people don't support it enough, man. Because like I said, I'll be here live and nobody hits the like button. And people don't understand how valuable that like button is, like to consecrate it. That thing helps us. And it's like, if that shit ain't, if I'm gonna be pumping out videos and nobody's helping me out, it's gonna be hard for me to be here freaking making videos. You know what I'm saying? So it's in your description. Yes, my email's in my description, or if you go to my channel, it's in the bio. Or I might have taken it out because those people spamming me or some shit. But I have a Twitter. It's in the description down below. If you want to contact me through there, I got my Twitter on there too. But damn, we've been here for 41 minutes. What time is it? Oh hell no, it's about to be 1 o'clock. We got on here at what? 12:02? That's crazy. Word. So yeah, man. If there's anything else you want to talk about before I dip up out of here, let me know. If you have any questions on this camera, let me know. If you have questions on the GoPro Hero 7 that I had, I could give you pretty much a rundown on what that was like. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Nobody there. Good. I'm about to end this live stream. If you can, before you go, hit the like button. Again, Martin, thank you for the donation. And yeah, I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow, depending on how I get back from picking up my son from school, how much homework he has. That's another thing too. They didn't have school Monday or Tuesday, and I know that his package is gonna be crazy. His homework package. Because usually they have you just catch up. Like, look, you ain't go to school Monday, Tuesday, but guess what? We give you homework to make up for those days. So it's crazy when you have a kid when they're in school. It's like you go back to school, getting up early in the morning to drop them off. That's like if you getting up to go to school. When they come back home, you gotta do homework with them. So it's like if you're going back to school. So it's crazy, man, being a parent. Yes, and I see a comment. Now I do. If you said something before, I didn't get it. We had a question about the camera. I love this little thing. I can't wait to see what this is gonna, what performance this is gonna have in the winter. Like once it starts getting cold. I'm telling you, man. Look, DJI started from making drones. They went from droning to making cameras. Like they have this, and then they have another one, the DJI Osmo Pocket, and they just released a big update for that one. That one you could before, the reason why a lot of people wasn't rocking with it was because the image, like if you were vlogging with it, the picture was zoomed so much into your face that, like for instance, if you're vlogging with it, it gave you that much space. Like your head would be that much in the camera. So they made it like an update where it gave you some distance, like you could finally see what's around you type shit. But the reason why I like that Pocket is because it has a gimbal on it. So when you're walking, you don't get that jitter, you don't get that bounce. With this one, it has digital stabilization, but that one actually has a gimbal on it. I actually wanted that Pocket, but I'm just gonna hold out and wait because I think they're gonna make a part 2 to that shit too. Are we going to see what that camera is all about? Go do a live stream with it. That's the only thing you can't live stream with this shit yet. You can with the Pocket, but with this one right now, you can't. You can't. But yeah, man. Let me get up out of here. This thing is dragging. I'm getting thirsty. If you're watching in now, you're just tuning in now, we can continue the conversation in the comment section down below. I'll be on the lookout for that. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the bell. The bell will tell you every time I'm live, every time I upload a video, it got you. But anyway, I'm off this, guys. Take it easy. Have a good night. Hopefully this information helped you out with your purchase. And if it's going down, get yourself a Dji Osmo action. This is the best way to go. Trust me. Peace.